Don't you dare do this shit. We just get the shit done and get through this shit. Fight for this shit.
Wake this up. Ah, shit.
Raise that shit up right now.
Oh, shit, dog.
You killed it today. Same different toilet, baby. Come here to bull. Keep going. Don't quit on yourself. How many times do people tell you that you can't do it? Now go be great. Down.
When I last saw our trainer Amoila Cesar, he was trash talking so much I pondered whether he was trying out for a Beverly Hills Cop reboot. His previous outing, 6 weeks of the work, was as intense at fitness as it was at stockpiling our swear jars. But you can put those concerns aside, as somewhere between now and then, his mother told him to knock that verbal off and be a good boy. 645, as the name implies, is 45 minutes of training, 6 days a week, and each of the 6 workouts repeats for 13 weeks. But as you've no doubt figured out by now, what starts off easy picks up steam. By week 13, you'll be amazed at your progress, or utterly ashamed at what a weak bag of rat hair you used to be. Kinda depends on your pre-existing self-esteem and how you view yourself. The tools here are simple: resistance loops and dumbbells. While initially the weights will be light, expect some serious steel to be lifted the closer to week 13 you get. This will give you enough time to initially buy lighter weights, get a few paychecks, and later impress the hot blonde at the fitness supply store when you go in to buy some manly metal. Each workout is technically a total body workout that has a higher focus on one particular body part. Every week we'll have the following schedule: lower body strength, total body power, mobility and stability, upper body strength, and cardio 45. The first 3 weeks are really just a primer, something to make sure you don't hurt yourself as the heat gets turned up. By week 7, it gets particularly savage to the point it would be hard to consider it the same workout you've been doing for the last several weeks. But let's break it down further, shall we? .645 lands smack dab in the middle of the fitness intensity meter, making it very much an intermediate to advanced workout series. It's broken down into 4 stages. Stage 1 is weeks 1 to 4, Stage 2 weeks 4 to 8, 3 8 to 12, and 4 is week 13. At each stage there will be an adjustment to the overall difficulty. This often means moves become more increasingly compound, so something like a simple barbell curl may incorporate a balance component. If you've gone through other Beachbody programs and are a grad of all the big workouts and in good physical condition, then Stage 1 is going to be painful, as in painfully boring. So you have my full approval to skip to Phase 2 and stop screwing around. Amoila is clearly getting the big push from Beachbody as they try to expand their roster, and from what I can see, he's a very good fit. True, I wasn't exactly a big fan of 6 weeks of the work, on the grounds it came off as a little verbally trashy, but I can see how the executive team is molding him into the next big thing. He's everything one would expect in a new trainer, but you can see the incredible potential. 6 weeks of the work used profanity as a poorly chosen crutch or gimmick. Here, Amoila has become something more. Trainer personality is a tricky thing to quantify. I mean, Tony Horton was the joke guy, Sean T always talked about Sean T in the third person, and Leandro Carvalho was a pervert you could work out with. The point is, Amoila is coming into his own and has the potential to lead the pack. You know, when Beachbody is great, they're just amazing, but sometimes they can really half-ass it. For example, they actually have a music track for 645, and it's decent, but once again, they have no timer bar. Even worse, sometimes they have a timer bar for a particular exercise, and sometimes not. What the hell, Beachbody? Are you paying your post-production staff by the minute? Was it easier to render a timer bar into the video back in 2004 on a Pentium 3? Anyway, the set is nice, and the cast is... okay, I'm gonna be blunt here for a moment, so bear with me, please. I like the old days where the cast didn't talk, because when they do, it's invariably something stupid, pointless, or both. Kinda like me at family gatherings. 645 is like that at times. Amoila will chat with the cast and blah blah blah, would you look at the time? I get it, it has always been a thing ever since Katie told us in P90X X that she did 10 friggin' reps. But it bugged me then, and it bugs me now, because it happens even more. I don't know the cast, and I really don't want to. They're Hollywood extras, and that makes them avocado toast-loving, vacuous meat puppets. This attitude is also why I have no friends and work out to videos alone in my basement. Some of the cast are also not in what I would consider to be all that good a shape, and that's fine, maybe even ideal. It breaks the illusion that this is an elite athlete series, and for some that may be a selling feature. The breakdown of stages makes it easier for a novice to enter in or an intermediate to skip ahead. And the resistance adds weight and complexity while cardio adds a bit more zip. The cardio never reaches anything close to max 30 levels, so your knee joints should be fine. The important thing to remember is that it is all very doable for the average individual. As an intermediate workout program, 645 is tops. Yes, I have some complaints such as generic coaching, no-timer bars, and cast members who talk too much, but those are minor gripes that pale in comparison to the big picture. 645 really is a winner overall. The slow progression will be welcome to those who are new to fitness, and advanced viewers can simply skip to the stage of their liking. The main advantage to 645 is that it is a complete solution. It has mobility, stretching, resistance, cardio, and functional movements. If you were to do nothing else, this would be enough to get most people where they want to be. So if we were to tally up our final score, I would give the trainer 8, production value is a 7.5, strength 7.5, cardio a 7.5. All in all, 645 is a positive step for Beachbody and absolutely a workout I would recommend.
Now go be great. Down.